Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 80 of the Michael Pina Sr. Show here, September 29th, 2018. And I'm your host, Michael Pina Sr. Listen, George Washington said, if the freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led like sheep to the slaughter. And today, we're going to get into something a little different. It may not interest a lot of you, but it really should. Because today, we get to vote on our contract at UPS. And a lot of you know, I work part-time at UPS in the morning. And today we're voting on a contract, which was actually due August 1st. And we've been working without a contract now for over a month. And today, as Teamsters, we're able to vote for whether or not we accept what has been decided on the contract. And because of freedom of speech, I'm going to let you know what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell you why. All right. And I'm hoping that my UPS people out there are listening. If there's something you disagree with me about, then fine. That's good. I want to hear about it. Okay. And if you're not a Teamster, this is good for you to listen to because the Teamsters have been driving wages up since they came into existence. Without the Teamsters, we wouldn't have a 10-minute break. You wouldn't have a 1-hour lunch. You wouldn't enjoy a lot of the freedoms that you have, whether you're a Teamster or not. They brought a lot of the things that other companies have been driven to do in order to keep the Teamsters out. So a lot of the things that you have today, your wages, any kind of benefits, anything that you have, you can thank the Teamsters for a lot of that. Okay, so whether you agree with them or not, okay, you should know what's going on within the contract because it's going to probably drive your wages up. Okay, so let me tell you why I'm voting no. And the first thing I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm voting no, again, I told you I'm part-time. Right now, the starting pay at UPS for a part-timer as of August 1st, 2013 was $11 an hour. What they've agreed upon with UPS and the Teamsters was to raise that starting wage as of August 1st, 2018 to $13 an hour. Now, I know that we get an incredible benefit package as far as, for a part-timer, and I can't deny that. I mean, I'm working on my pension. It was one of the biggest reasons why I went back there. My benefits, my health benefits are paid for by UPS into the Teamsters benefit packages, the health benefits. It's incredible, and there's no denying that. But what I can't accept is a starting pay. $13 an hour is not enough. And it will work its way up by 2022 to $15.50 an hour. Now, let me tell you why I don't agree with that starting pay. I mean, first of all, again, I'm a part-timer, so that the wages obviously affect me. But when I first started at UPS in 1993, I started out at $10 an hour. In 1993, which was incredible with the benefit packages that we had. And you couldn't get into the Teamsters. It was hard to get into UPS because that was a great starting wage. I mean, back then, the minimum wage was $5.35 an hour. So the starting pay at UPS was almost double the minimum wage. And with that math and with that thinking, I believe the starting pay should be close to $20 an hour. Today, in 2018. Okay? And, UPS may not agree with me. The Teamsters haven't fought for that. And I believe that would drive the wages up, in which we need. We need to be the leaders like we were back in the late 80s, early 90s. We need to be the leaders and stuff like this. Could you imagine how many people would be busting down the doors to work at UPS? And they need help. They need workers. So $13 an hour doesn't cut it for me. It's not even close. And you wonder, well, that could break UPS. Well, let me tell you the Amazon effect on UPS. In 2009, that revenue, okay, was $45.2 billion in 2009. They ended 2017 with $65.8 billion in revenue. They're not losing any money, okay? At the end of the fourth quarter for UPS, which was our last reported on February 1st, they reported that fourth quarter earnings. It was up 2.9%. They made $627 million to end 2017. This is not a company losing money. The Amazon effect is helping UPS, and they need to raise the starting wages. Okay, so that's the number one reason why I'm voting no. The number two reason why I'm voting no also has to do with pay. They are putting together what they're calling a 22-4, and that's the article within the contract. Okay, a new combination job to alleviate these drivers that are working on the weekends, that are working Tuesday to Saturday. And now they're going to start having Sunday work. Again, part of the Amazon effect. Amazon wants a 24/7 operation, and they want UPS to help deliver it. Okay, which I don't blame them. I get it. I totally understand it. I don't disagree with that. I love it that UPS is open 7 days a week. It gives more opportunity for work. Okay, but what I don't agree with is creating these new jobs when you don't need to. What they do need to do is to increase the pay on Sunday. But instead, they've created a job so that they're paying new drivers coming in a flat rate. I believe that Sunday should be time and a half no matter what. All right, and UPS doesn't want to pay it, and the Teamsters have agreed to that. You would have veteran drivers bidding for those jobs that are on Sundays that are time and a half. That's what I would have put into the contract. Instead, they're trying to say, well, these full-time drivers need to be home with their family. Well, what about the new drivers? The new guys coming in are the ones that are just starting out with their families. So you're going to make them work on the weekends and have them take time away from their families. Either way, somebody's going to have time for their families. You need to be paid for the fact that you're away from your family. Instead, they're putting a flat rate out there, and they're getting away with just paying straight time to new drivers coming in, keeping them away from that family. So that's the second reason why I'm voting no. And those are two pretty big reasons. When it comes to me, when it comes to money, that's what you're going to get me on, and I'm going to vote no. Again, the benefit package, I cannot argue against it. They're trying to improve the benefit package, that they're putting more money towards the pension, more money towards the benefit package to make sure we don't lose anything within that, which I can't argue with. But you know what? You got new guys starting out in life, new guys starting out in work. These are the guys that are busting their ass the most. When you've got a high seniority guy, you know, as much as I respect and love a lot of these high seniority guys, they're not working as hard as a 2-year driver. A 2-year driver's got a shit route. And I see the way that they work. And you know what? They're hanging on because they want to continue with their pension. They want to get the benefits, and they're not going to leave. All right? And these are the guys that should be getting those Sunday shifts, getting time and a half. Either way, they're going to be away from somebody's going to be away from their family. So that argument to me is a bunch of bullshit. All right. I work every single weekend. I work 20 hours over the weekend. I mean, on October 20th, I'm going to bring you on a journey on what I'm going to be doing, just to show you how I work on weekends. And so to me, that doesn't matter to me, but you need to get paid. That does matter to me. Starting out at $13 an hour, it's not enough. You should start out at $15 an hour and work your way up from there. You know, 2022, $15 an hour is going to be like $11 an hour today. So vote no. if you're listening to me from UPS. That to me is what we should do. All right. And I just gave you my two biggest reasons. All right. So again, I'm just going to clue you in on some of the people there that I got going on. Go to podbean.com. I've got a great, I don't know if it's great. I'm trying. I'm working on it. But I do have, talking Benjamin Graham. If you can't understand that and you want to read about Benjamin Graham, go to michaelpinasenior.com. I've got a blog. I'm going to try to stop blogging more again so you can read. And I want to get that on michaelpinasenior.com, a good blog there. Casey D. Lorenzo will be joining us October 2nd, 2018 at 7 p.m. Check him out. Michael Pina Jr. will be playing September 29th at 1 p.m. versus University of New England at Nichols College. All right, so that's all I got for you today. I hope that helps you out. I hope my UPS people are listening. And let's build that community one person at a time. You got questions, get in touch with me. Coach P2210@yahoo.com. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm trying, I'm working. I'm a work in progress just like you. So listen, until next time, you want to win, I want to help you win. Let's win together.